From across the planet, Recycling Times keeps you in touch with the latest computer printing news.
Hello, I'm David Gibbons and here is the news. For less than $6 a month, families will be able to print everything they need on a home inkjet printer. HP is about to trial its instant ink subscription plan, saving users 50% on their ink cartridge costs, and all shipping is included too. Many medium and large businesses are getting their office printing managed better to save costs. But now, HP says an instant ink subscription will provide a managed print services for home users as well. Some remanufacturers are saying that this may make it more difficult for them to provide aftermarket ink supplies to consumers. HP will pilot the plan in the northeastern United States before the end of 2011. And I'll ask Charlie Brewer his opinion on this move by HP later in the program. The remanufacturing industry is at risk of losing its market share unless it starts to connect better with consumers. So says marketing guru Sharon Williams, who spoke to an audience of industry leaders gathered in Zhuhai, China.
From my perspective, the OEMs are wiping the floor with us. The remanufacturing industry's got to stand up and do something back.
The boss of the largest cartridge remanufacturing company in the world estimated $300,000 would be needed to support the first year's PR program to target consumers. The single day of Assembly Forum meetings, now known as GRIGA, also discussed the development of managed print services and environmentally friendly biotoners. In front of hundreds of industry and government leaders, China's first laser printer has been launched to the world. Launched during the Zhuhai Computer Printing Show, the Phantom printer has been built to work harder and last longer, up to 100,000 pages. Sina says Phantom will print twice the number of pages with half the number of paper jams. The 11 models of the Phantom printer are made to suit the demands of the emerging managed print services industry. And remanufacturers will be able to obtain replacement toners and components, including chips, to rebuild the cartridges when they become empty. A new ink has been made which is both long-lasting as well as friendly to the environment. Trend Vision says their new eco-solvent ink combines the environmental advantages of water-based inks with the long-lasting benefits of solvent inks. Solvent inks work well on uncoated surfaces like wallpaper, wood, plastic, stone and leather. But until now, solvent inks have been harmful to the environment.
It can be used in PVC media and wallpaper and leather, and our eco-solvent ink combine the advantage of water-based ink and the solvent-based inks.
And I'll be back with more news in just 15 seconds. When you want to know what's going on, where do you go? When you want to do new business confidently, where do you go? You go to the #1 source of news and business. Welcome back, I'm David Gibbons, and in brief, every minute, 11 new visitors walk through the front doors of the Computer Print Expo in Zhuhai, China. 9,893 altogether, with international visitors attending from more than 80 countries. Kodak is trying to keep investors happy by focusing on growing 4 key businesses, including its inkjet printers for consumers. Major flooding in Thailand has forced Canon and OKI to shut down their printer factories in the country. OEMs continue to deliver new printing systems. Canon has the Image Runner 1700, Xerox released its first Wi-Fi multifunction printer, and HP's new OfficeJet 8100 and 8600 feature technologies designed to maximise ink usage. Soyprint says nearly 30 different HP printer cartridges can now have toner made from plants, in this case soybeans added during remanufacture. And now we go to Charles Brewer for a comment. Charlie, in just a minute, tell us more about HP's new Instant Ink pilot program.
Now, this is an interesting program, David, and I'm sure the remanufacturing industry is going to want to learn a lot more about this. What HP has done is they've really kind of moved manage print down in the consumer space. What they do is when you buy an inkjet machine, a consumer inkjet machine, you can at that time sign up for a program that for $5.99 HP will send you new inkjet cartridges when your cartridges start to run low. What they do is they send you home with your new printer and 2 sets of cartridges, and then through their ePrint technology, they're able to monitor how many cartridges the machine has used and where the ink levels are in the machine. So when it gets to a point where you need to replenish the cartridge, HP will send you one automatically. They do this for the consumer devices. It's $5.99. If you move up to the OfficeJet Pro class machines, which of course will be used in offices and print a little bit more, to be subscribed to that program, it's $10.99. HP is able to completely cut out the remanufacturing of its cartridges, 1, by getting all the empties back, and 2, by supplying all the cartridges direct.
Recycling Times Media brings you the news the way you want to receive it. Recycling Times Media brings you the #1 trade show in the world. Recycling Times, #1 for news and business. Well, that's the news for now, but for breaking news each day, go to www.recyclingtimes.tv, and you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook as well. Thanks for watching. See you again next week. I'm David Gibbons.